peanut allergy and the potential risks that it has of a bad reaction that you call anaphylaxis, where the person can't breathe anymore, and even more moderate forms of peanut allergy, where there might be hives or itching or swelling. How often do we see that? What percentage of kids have that? Are there particular risk factors for that?
So the prevalence of peanut allergy has dramatically increased over really the last 15 years or so. We did studies looking in 1997 at the prevalence of peanut allergy in the U.S. in the pediatric population. And what we saw at that point was that about 0.4% of children under the age of 18 had peanut allergy. Looking again 5 years later, it had gone up to 0.8%, and 5 years after that was now up to about 1.5%. So a tripling over a 10-year period. The most recent studies that have been done in the US and also in Australia would suggest that the prevalence is now up around 2% or slightly over 2% of that pediatric population. So this is a really dramatic rise in a particular food allergy. When I started my career in allergy down at Duke in North Carolina, we evaluated many children for peanut allergy, but rarely saw it. So this is really a major change that we've seen over the past 20 years or so.
We're talking a lot about peanut and food allergy in children. Is it something that we're concerned about in older kids or adults, or is it really an infant thing?
Well, peanut allergy sensitization and the initial development does appear to occur primarily in very young children. We are seeing it in the older age groups now, and actually the group at highest risk are the older teenagers and those in their early 20s. We don't know whether this is because of increased risk-taking or the change from being in the home environment to going to to college and then on to working and eating out more and things like that. But this is clearly the higher risk. There are older individuals with peanut allergy, although it was pretty uncommon, in 30 years ago. But now, as the population is getting older, we are seeing it in older individuals.
And when you said there's increased risk in adolescents and young adults, is that an increased risk of actually getting anaphylaxis and having to go to the emergency room?
Yes. So I think in the younger children, where their diet is more controlled by their parents, we see a little, and the parents are very vigilant. We see less reactions. But as they get out more on their own, and when you're out working and you're eating at restaurants, and foods are contaminated and you ingest it unknowingly, that's where you run into trouble.